up, everybody? It's Emoji Mode, episode 22. So I just want to start off by thanking everybody for tuning in, because I know 9:30 on a Tuesday night isn't prime time for everybody, so it really means the world to me that you guys tune in and watch every single week. So thank you. I'll be honest, I'm kind of freaking out right now because there's a really loud echo in the room that I'm in. So I sound really loud right now to myself. I don't know if I sound loud to you guys. What's up, Nicole? Thanks for watching. We got Jen, we got Janine. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So yeah, as you guys see, I'm kind of repping Ed Turney tonight, channeling my inner Ed. Honestly, I'm wearing a hat because my hair feels kind of gross, so I forgot my own hat. So, yeah. So it's kind of funny you guys are calling me Mini Ed, because tonight's video is called True to You, and it's about being true to who you are. Because I've realized, I've seen it a lot in myself, and I see it a lot in like my sisters and everybody, that, we have this underlying fear of being accepted. So we all want to fit in. We want to be accepted by everybody else. So we change who we are to fit into what everybody else wants us to be. I mean, I've actually recently caught myself doing this, and I stopped myself, because when we try to fit in, we lose who we are. And when we lose who we are, we become really upset and angry. I don't know what I'm doing with my hair tonight. But it changes our whole outlook on everyday life. So when we stop being true to who we are, we come across as phony and upset and angry because we're trying to be something that we're not. So like I said, when we lose who we are, then we become angry, upset, because we can't achieve true happiness by being something other than ourselves. So quote number 1 for the night, because you guys know I always got quotes. I actually really like this one, and it's, don't be afraid of losing people. Be afraid of losing yourself by trying to please everyone around you. A Dr. Seuss quote has been like in my head since I've planned this video, and it's, be true to who you are. Those who matter don't mind. Yeah, those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. So your real friends, those who are true friends to who you are, want you to be who you are. If they're your real friend, they don't care if you're crazy, you're funny, you do weird things. Like, my friends know I'm kind of like a grandma. I like being in bed by 10:30 on a Friday night. That's my thing. And I don't want to change that. I'm not a typical 25-year-old. I don't want to go out to the bar till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning all the time. It's not me. And my friends who know me are okay with that. And those are my true friends. It's the friends that go, come on, why aren't you going out? How old are you? I'm just kind of like, just not me. So those, don't worry, because the people that you lose from being true to yourself weren't really down for you to begin with. Those aren't the friends that, when you're having a hard time, that will reach out and try to help you. Those are the friends that only want to be around you when you're in that high point, when you're doing great. You want to have those friends who stay true to you even when you're not at the highest. That makes sense. Hit the heart button. Let's see it. I like the color red today, as you can see, so I need those red hearts flying across the screen if you liked quote number 1. Got Lisa tuning in now. Shirley's watching. See Janine hitting the heart button. Very nice. Jen says, I need to find me. And that's really hard. That's another big thing. It's another big point. So Jen, I'm kind of glad you said that. Finding who you are is sometimes so hard because we've lost ourselves over the years. I know, a lot of you guys look at me and you're like, oh, you're only 25. What do you know? I'm going to be totally vulnerable, totally open and honest. The person I was in college was lost and had no idea who she was. I was drinking all the time, doing stupid things. I completely depended on happiness in college by making everybody else around me happy. So I wanted all my friends that I had to like me. I wanted my boyfriends at the time to like me. So I did what everybody else wanted me to do, and I lost who I was. That when I came home from college and I was back around my family and my friends that I grew up with, I had no idea who I was anymore because I wasn't doing the same things that I normally did. And it took me a while, and I'm still figuring out who I am to this day. What makes me happy? What do I enjoy? And I'm trying to stay true to that. And as much as I love my boyfriend so much, so sometimes I have to step back and remind myself that as much as I love him and as much as he's inspired me and helped me grow, I'm not him. And I need to be true to who I am and not try to be Ed, because as great as he is, there can only be one Ed Turney, and I'm not him. You know, thank goodness. It's got to be really weird if Ed was dating Ed, right? But, you know, sometimes we get so absorbed with who our friends are and who our significant others are that, you know, we start to become them and we lose ourselves. We have to take a step back and realize who we are deep down inside. Like, as similar as him and I are, like, I have to remind myself, you know, you don't have to be just like him. As great as he is, there's only one Ed, so there's only one you. So don't be afraid to be true to who you are, because who you are makes you great. Quote number 2 for the night is, this is probably the best quote ever. Self-love is the greatest middle finger of them all. It's the greatest way to say F you to everybody and tell everybody that you don't care what they think about you. And this is what like I said, guys, I'm always open and honest with you. This is what I'm working on now. Loving who I am, loving what I'm all about, and understanding what makes me different and what makes me great, and being okay with that. I don't always think before I act or think before I talk. Sometimes I say the wrong thing, I do the wrong thing, I make people mad. That's just who I am. Sometimes I'm so excited, I can't hold it in, and I just say something, and I don't realize that it's offensive. Or I don't realize sometimes how sarcastic I can be, but I'm a sarcastic person, and I love that about myself. You know, I'm loud, I'm in your face sometimes, I'm super energetic, I'm always excited, and I'm gonna start loving that about myself, because that's what makes me me. And if you're someone who's more quiet and more reserved, be that quiet, reserved person. If you're like, don't be afraid to be who you are, guys, because who you are makes you different, makes you great. We weren't born to be copies. You're born to be an original. You're born to stand out. Appreciate that. Love that about yourself. If you're ready to love yourself and give that middle finger to everybody, let me know. Hit the heart button. Say you're ready to give that middle finger and just start loving you. Hit the heart button if you're ready. Hey, Sandra, I just saw you like 15 minutes ago. I see one heart. There we go. So if you're ready to love yourself, don't be afraid, guys. Go into it full force, because it's going to be the best thing you do for yourself. Because when you love yourself, you see happiness in every day, and you become more grateful for everything. And you're gonna be happier. Melissa says, I love that about you. Your energy always brings me up. Aw, thank you. I'm glad someone else likes my high energy. All right, guys. Our last quote is something that recently hit me. And when I read this quote, I really wanted to share it with all of you, because this is really important. If you're ready for this super important quote, hit the heart button right now. Let me know you're ready. Waiting game. Waiting for the heart buttons. If you're ready for the last quote, it's super important. I promise you guys are really going to like this one. Only one person's ready. 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. There. Aw, thanks, guys. All right, guys. Last quote of the night is super important. I need all of you guys to realize this, because the second I read this quote, like, everything made sense. You are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. That's what college Lyndsey did. That's what I catch myself doing now sometimes. I burn myself out. I turn myself into somebody else. I give, losing who I am to give to everybody else. I set myself on fire, burn myself down to keep everybody else around me happy, to keep everybody else around me warm, to keep everybody else around me feeling great. Guys, when you love yourself, your warmth will help warm others. You don't have to lose yourself and burn yourself out to make others feel better. Those aren't the people that you need. And it really hit me so hard recently that I don't need to burn myself out by trying to be something that I'm not to make other people happy, because my genuine warmth and love for who I am is going to bring the right people around me. It's going to keep them warm and bring them up. So if your genuine warmth and happiness is making somebody else miserable, that's not someone you need. It's a toxic person. It's just someone that's not for you. And that's fine. Guys, by being true to who you are, you're going to attract the right people to come into your life. Like, since I got this job here at this studio, I've become more and more true every day to who I am and what I'm about and what my purpose is here. And, in life and getting super deep and stuff like that. And I've attracted so many wonderful people into my life by becoming this person that's talking to you right now in this live video. I am not friends with people I was friends with 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I'll be honest, I have one friend still from high school. And I basically grew up with him. He's like my best friend, and no matter what, he's happy for me, he's proud of me. And he tells me all the time, it's my best friend Ryan, we grew up together. No matter what I go through, it's that one person who always tells me that the most important thing is that I'm happy. And that's a true friend. That's somebody who's proud that I'm being true to me. And that's the type of people you want. I mean, the friends that I've made here are happy that I'm who I am. When you're true to yourself and you love who you are, you attract better people. And you attract people that are going to be proud of you for being you. And it makes life so much better and happier. Because when you try to be everybody else, you attract those toxic people who see that they can take advantage and make you do those things that you don't want to do. So by being true to who you are, you attract better people. So by being you, you're happier because you're not being fake and burning yourself out to warm other people up. But you're also attracting better people into your life because those are people who are genuinely happy that you're being you. And this is really one of the most important videos I did that I've done so far, honestly, because self-love is so important. Without loving yourself, you can't love anybody else. You have to learn to love who you are to truly give love to other people. And I'm so glad that I'm learning to love who I am and what I'm about, because I'm able to love everybody else so much more. So that's it for episode 22. Give me 30 seconds because I'm going to raffle off a $20 Amazon gift card for sharing last week's video. I just forgot the raffles over there. So while I'm grabbing the raffles, share this week's video so you're entered to win next week a $20 Amazon gift card. So while I'm doing that, share it super quick. I'll be back in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I beat my own timer. Cool. Meredith says, after meeting you now, you have become one of my true friends. Exactly. Me and Meredith are best friends now. All right, guys. So, you share this week's episode, you're entered to win next week's raffle. So everybody who shared the Grateful episode last week, I got your raffles right here. So, I'll give you guys a few more seconds to share. Hit the heart button. Tell everybody how much you love this video. Actually, here, do me a favor. I want you to share this video. No matter what, if you share it, you're entered to win. But I want you guys to also tag somebody who needs to hear this message, because this message is super important. Self-love is so needed in today's world. So when you share, tag one friend who needs to learn to love themselves and hear this message. Thanks. All right, guys. So I'm going to take my hat off. You guys will see my gross hat hair. All right. Wow. That went super puffy. All right. So we're going to put them in a hat. We're going to shake it up, 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 shake it up. And the winner of the $20 Amazon gift card, I'm not looking, I was just cheating. And the winner is Sam Giordano! All right, Sam, so I'm going to email you a $20 Amazon gift card within the next 5-10 minutes. Guys, thank you so much. Like, I really am super grateful that you guys tune in on a Tuesday night when it's Taco Tuesday to watch me and hear the messages that I have to say. It really means a lot to me. So once again, from the bottom of my little emoji heart, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next week for episode 23. This little emojis, get a piece. Bye, guys.